I am live. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? So for anyone who is new here, my name is Heather. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. We do have people coming in the chat. Hello, we have Team Marie Alexander. Hello, how are you? How are you today? How is everyone? I hope everybody had a good weekend, Mother's Day weekend. Wow, I can't believe that was 2 days ago. Anyway, let's see who else is in the chat. We have Molly French. Hello. I know I have seen your name around, heart breathings and things. Also, we have Angie. Please pronounce your name for me. I do not want to mispronounce it. Hello, and how are you? Let's see. Okay, now that we've got a couple of people in the chat, I will continue. So my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. So let's see. Just to go right into it, what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. Let's see. So as a writer, I have lots of projects in the works. Most of which is that I am working on a novel, which is basically, it's in a nutshell, it's women's fantasy, but it does have elements of a couple other things, including YA fantasy. Because my main character is 18 years old, she turns 18 in the first, basically it's the first, it's Act 1. Let's see. Yes. So as a writer, I've got my women's fantasy novel, and I have some short stories that I've had ideas of.
Kevin,
I'm going to try and talk over that.
Please.
Sorry about that. My husband also works from home, and so I'm going to try my best to talk over that.
Yes.
And I will get into sprints in just a second.
You are a health insurance company, right?
Let's see. And as an editor, I'm a freelance wine editor, copy editor, and proofreader.
Oh, so
and
this is for,
also,
okay, that's interesting.
yeah, I have. I love working with independent authors.
You don't do health insurance.
I have worked with indie authors. I've worked with publishers. So yeah, and I love to help anybody who might be interested in that. You can DM me. All my links are below, but I'll pop my link tree in the chat that has my social media and all that stuff.
It could be a worker's comp.
So as an artist, I currently love working with watercolors and water-based media like that, and gouache and inks. And I love using gel presses. I do have an Etsy shop, and that is also in my link tree. I can anything you'd like me to pop in the chat, please let me know. Let's see. This is where we were. Andriat. Okay.
Okay, so.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Also, Stacy Coates.
I'm just trying. Okay.
Let's
Thanks
go
for not helping
ahead
me. Appreciate
and
it. Thank you.
get maybe and get started on our first thing, our first sprint. So, hi Stacy and hi Carrie Bovey. Hello, Molly French. I'm going to start by eating lunch and journaling. Hope to start editing by the second sprint. I need a sip of water. Before we start sprinting, make sure you have what you need. Like a drink. I'll at least have a sip of coffee. But, during the first sprint, I will make sure I have everything I need, my water. And I'm going to go over my plan for the week. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon. And I will work in my planner and maybe show off my new planner cover. Let's see. 1 second. Carrie says, working on book 3 of my new historical cozy series. Oh, cool. Stacy says, I need to finish up what I was working on the last sprint. Oh. But then I think I'm going to try some voice dictation. We'll see how that goes. I've been liking doing that, actually, because you can do that in, if you have an iPad, you can do that in Notes. I've been doing that off and on. I think you've inspired me. I think I might do some of that during my stream today. So yeah. Is everybody ready for that? For our first sprint? We can, and also, okay. I've been saying, okay, wait a minute. Let me back up a second and say, I usually do Pomodoro sprints. I have been really liking doing that and using these types of timers, like the pointing the wrong way. Especially Pomodoro Kitty or the tomato timers, because it goes right into the break and there's a countdown during the break. So that way I don't talk too much and we can get to as many sprints as possible. So yeah. But if you would prefer 20 as opposed to 25, please let me know to get started. So I will be planning. During this first sprint. So if that sounds good to everybody, I'll give that a couple minutes to go through the internet, the webs. All right. Hi. Hi, Shannon. How are you? And she says she made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. See you soon. Talk to you soon. I have loads of things to do this week. So yes, planning first, and then I have some things I do need to do, and then I also have some writing I'd like to do. Let's excuse me. Let's get this started. Again, make sure you drink your drink. Sit up straight in your chair. I will be doing that momentarily. We'll get it started, since everybody likes 25, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? So yes. I basically do have a plan for the week, when I'm going to work on my Substack and scenes I need to work on in my novel. I have some other things going on this week because I'm actually going to be at an event on Saturday, an in-person event, to sell my art, and but it is an event for it's for writers. It's called the Writers Block Party. So yeah, so I will be doing that on Saturday. So it's in if you live in Florida, it is in the very small town of Bartow, Florida, and and it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's an outdoor event, kind of like a market, um, and but there will be other things going on there. There will be a couple of panels, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And so there are things I need to do for that still. I need to finish up some, just some admin things like my Square and all that jazz. So got to work on some stuff like that too. But anyway, let's see. All right. Yes. This is about where we were. So I did pop my my link tree in the chat in case anybody would like to get in touch with me regarding all my things. If you're interested in getting in touch about doing some editing, please feel free to ask questions. Also, T Thorn Oil came in. Hello. Says hello. I also, so yes, so my Substack is in my link tree. And so last week, I posted, in my post, I wrote about details. This is the title. Well, it's mostly the title. Details, creativity, and editing. So yeah. And part of that was about how I feel that editing is a creative endeavor. So feel free to check that out. So I also said that I would like to delve into that particular subject quite soon. Also, Maggie came in. Hi. She's getting no notifications. Sorry. Hi, how are you, Maggie? But my next post, I really wanted to talk about creativity and mental health. So because these things tend to go together, which I find fascinating. Basically, my Substack posts, my basic plan is the second and fourth Thursdays of the month. I mean, Tuesdays. Why did I say Thursdays? I have no clue why that came out of my mouth. Anyway, so the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month. Hopefully that makes sense. Maggie says, how are you, lovelies? I'm okay. I'm sorry, I have a notification. I need to do something about a certain notification I'm getting on my, but this is a new to me laptop. I'm still working out some things, getting reused to having a MacBook. What? That's 5 minutes. Rachel took the doggo out. She's gonna lurk. That's fine. And hello. Well, let's get back into it. Glad you're getting in the flow. Let's get back into it. So yes, I'm going to, I think I have this mostly done. And then after I'm done with what I wanted to write down, I'm going to, I think I'm going to do some dictation for my Substack for a little bit. Okay, see you in a little bit.
does it make?
Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? Oh, I need to look for something. But anyway, I did some work on my Substack post. I got basically 3 large paragraphs for that. So I'm very happy about that. I got some thoughts down. So very happy about that. So yes, I definitely have times in this week's. This is not my heart breathing planner, but this is my daily and my where I make my lists and things. But I have quarter 1 just closed off with that, and then so at the end of I'll do the same thing at the end of quarter 2. And then that's all that's in here right now is quarter 1 and quarter 2. But yes, I really like the cover. It's a snap-in cover for this. So that's a new thing. Yeah. I already have some index cards in here. Of course I do. I have index cards and Post-its because writers love those things, don't we? So I've got some index cards and some Post-its stuck in. Even the little snap-in, even the snap-in covers have a couple of pockets. There's a pocket like this. Let's see how. Okay, it's not. So if standard index cards are 3x5, then the pocket will hold these things vertically, not horizontally. So just so you know. And then it's like a folder pocket on this side, and then there's another one on the back cover. So yeah. So there's that. Let's see here. I can't. Oh yes, I remember where I was. Where Carrie was talking about getting into the flow. Stacy got done what I needed to do to finish from the previous print, but then I got distracted. That happens. That is okay. Then we have Casey Newberry. Hello. I'm not sure I've seen you in my sprints or streams before. Writing some fun backstory scenes for my main character's misbelief. Good. Based on Lisa Crone's Story Genius. Fun stuff. Cool. I have not read that yet, but I would like to. Maggie, oops, pause the timer. That happens. I do that. You're not brainless. Don't make me mom you, Mama Maggie. So I said great to Carrie. Also, Gwen the Winner came in. A virtual hug, likes and love. Everybody, cool. Thank you very much. Maggie said hi to Gwenna. Hashtag Streamhoppers United. Oh my gosh, how's that 5 minutes? What? Real quick. Started editing, got to 2 chapters. Grateful for this time in this community. Isn't it awesome? I agree. 437 words. Okay. I guess I'll just keep working. Okay, real quick, and maybe I will think about this, Shannon, while we're going. Still trying to brainstorm virtual things for readers for my next book coming out. Got e-puzzle, character art, map, digital wallpaper, annotated e-book, audio commentary. Any other ideas? I will think on that while I am doing other things. See you guys on the other side. Okay, how did everybody do? How did everybody do? Oops, sorry. Pull that back in. There we go. How did everybody do? What did everybody do?
No problem.
I had to
Thank
step
you.
away and move around. And other things had happened. Okay. Yeah, actually, I didn't come up with anything else but Shannon, but somebody said something about a. Let me scroll down a bit. Let's see. That was from. That's what Carrie did, I believe, last sprint. 427 words, but I don't think I can use them all. I can relate to that. Yes. As long as you have words, that's all that matters. When you're just composing and you're
Yes.
when you're
That's not in the CPU.
word vomiting.
Okay,
Yes,
negative
it's
reference.
definitely easier than editing.
Oh, yeah,
blank
you said you
page.
Carlin, you need to.
Yes. So yes, I'm curious what genre
about
are
that,
you
Carla.
writing,
Thank you.
Carrie? If I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Me too, thank
Also,
you.
Rita H came in. Hello, how are you? Says I've been beta reading this morning. Awesome. I love beta reading. I've done that quite a bit. I love doing it. I have to force myself not to copy edit while I'm beta reading. That's kind of hard for me. But I have to sit on my hands, so I don't. Carrie says historical cozy mystery. I don't know. Did I say that before? I might have. I don't remember. Bryce says, yeah, nice, fun. Casey, what about you? Casey says, young adult clean romance. Here, older brother's best friend. That can happen. But also amnesia tropes. Oh, that's what it was. Shannon said it. And she got the idea for doing coloring pages. I love that idea. Coloring pages. That sounds like fun. I like that. Thanks to Carrie. Oh yes, and I somebody try that link for me real quick. Please make sure that link is working for the Heart Breathings site and schedule, if you would please. Stacy just got my hands-free headset connected to my computer. It was only connected to my phone before, and since it has a mic, I'm hoping that the noise canceling will help with voice dictation. Great idea. Actually, I stumbled upon some cheapy AirPods over the weekend. I'm not quite sure if they're working. I'm going to fiddle with them more. It is blinking red and blue. Oh, the one is. Anyway, I'm going to fiddle with that, see if I can get that to communicate with something. Stacy says, here I go. I hope that works out as well. Agreed with Rachel. Good luck. So yeah, I didn't get much done, but I was interrupted by something I had to do. So
later today, that's one thing you could do today.
Yeah, that's already taken care of. Hubby's reminding me to do something, but as that person is actually in the chat that I need for something I need to mail out, Rachel, that would be Rachel, actually. So yes, I have some things in an envelope sitting here, and I will do that either this evening or tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh, how's that 5 minutes? do we want to just chat now? I know that was only 3 sprints, but well, there's 20 minutes until 1. What would everybody like to do? Maybe one last sprint for like 10 minutes or something? Or we can just kind of chat. Carrie had to start the scene over. It's much better. 391 words. Sometimes I do that. That's fine. Rita says another chapter read with comments. Awesome. Casey, 340 words. Editing while writing. I need to stop doing that. That is very hard for me, as I'm actually, that's part of what I do. So it's very hard for me not to edit while I'm writing. So I completely understand. I really try not to. Maggie just got a call that we're going to be without power for 6 to 8 hours today, starting in about 25 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. You have a lot of issues with power. I apologize for that. Shannon is putting things together for the Tuber Book Club later. Cool. Maggie, so I will see everyone later. Okay. Well, I guess you have to go and charge things. Sorry about that. I'll see you soon, Maggie. Carrie says, Casey, it's so hard. I can't seem to go on when I know what's come before isn't right. Yeah, I understand. So Maggie always says, be blessed and have a lovely day. Molly, I'm doing great. Loving what I'm reading now. Rachel says to Maggie, have a good day. Rachel got back from the doggo's appointment and had lunch. Okay. Casey says, I'm out. Stay safe all. Agreed. Oh, thank you very much, Molly. Molly says that the Heart Breathings link works. Yay. Yay for that. And I agree with Maggie. We hope your doggo's okay. Molly would like another sprint. Maybe like 10 to 15, or something like that. I know that Diane doesn't mind if I go over a little bit. We've had conversations about this before. Diane Dobson Barton will be streaming from 2 to 4 Eastern. So I often let me can I don't see every, let's see, stop. Can I, no, that's not exactly what I want to do. Can I, let me see here. Let me change this. There, let's do 20. And if I go over by just a little bit, I know she doesn't mind. So let's see, where am I? Rachel says she's a spoiled mess, Maggie. She did have a problem paw. Oh, and it was her claw broken. Oh. So all nails are now properly manicured. Ouch. Oof, that must have hurt. She says she is happy, and she is happy because they have a bakery on site, and she got a special peanut butter liver bone. So does mine. Well, not the vet, but the it's a doggy daycare kennel. They have a bakery on site, and it's really cool. All right. Carrie says, take care. Got to run. Happy writing. Thank you very much for coming. Okay. Back to what I was doing. All right, this will work. All right. Not a problem, Molly. Hey, let's go ahead and get this started. I'm going to get a drink, but I'm going to go ahead and not hit the timer, but I will press start. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's focus and get some words in and have a fun time.
Say it again. Dash what? 1628.
Apologies. Alrighty. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I did not do very much, but I did talk to the hubby. No, that's not true. I wrote words. I wrote a paragraph in my Substack, and I was trying to work out um, about May um, and when the days are that I'm posting. Um, Today is the 16th, so I posted last in my Substack on, let's see, that would have been last Tuesday. Anyway, so just trying to work out when my last Substack will be. So I posted on the 1st, and then on, I wanted to post on the 1st of May. Anyway, I'm going to adjust some things there, adjust my plan for my Substack, and all of that. But anyway, Stacy says this voice texting may not work. I cannot figure out the voice commands, and then I'm frustrated. I understand. So far, I'm liking just using my iPad for dictation. The only thing you have to do is say period at the end of a sentence, and then it won't connect your thoughts. But Rachel Adams says, "Oh dear, I've been told it takes practice." May is stretching and kind of wishing that Dad had taken her out with him, but oh well. That's okay. Looking out the window because he went to take his walk because he went to lunch. Anyway, those are distractions. But Stacy says, well, I did some more experimenting. I don't. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't read this. Okay. I did some more experimenting. I don't think I'm going to be able to voice text on the computer, only on my phone, and then edit from there. Part of wanting to dictate is to have range to pace. I can understand that, which isn't too bad of a thing. I need to dictate in Google Docs, but I normally put my stuff in Open Office. I could copy there, editing in one or the other. Yes. Agreed. Oh, the microwave is beeping. Sorry. Yeah, my husband was trying to make me laugh while he was when he after he clocked out for in order to take his lunch. He was trying to make me laugh. Shannon got some food. Molly French says, thanks for the hold space, Heather. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. I appreciate anybody watching my streams immensely. You know, and coming in and you know, chatting and you know, building community, and you know, which is, it's very important for writers because, you know, we otherwise we're just in a vacuum, right? Trying to do our thing, but that does not work because we actually have to you know, be in a community. That way we can learn from each other. Stacy, I said a lot of words. Only maybe a quarter of them made it to a page. Yes, that happens. And since that was scrapped, that page is now gone. I did learn some things, so that is good. There you go. And she said, I will experiment with my phone later. It needs to charge some. Rachel says to Stacy, just don't make it more work than it's worth. I'm going to work on this too. I have IMA and I'm like, oh yeah. And there's always a possibility of losing vision in that eye. I prefer to be prepared. And Rachel also says, I've heard several people use Google Docs for that. Yeah, I think I've done that myself. Sorry for the beeping microwave. Thank you for also checking the Heart Breathings link. Thank you very much. Let me put that back up again. So let's see, where is it? And Molly had checked it out too. Where is it? Oh, right there. So the stream is brought to you today by Heart Breathings. There is the link. In there should be Diane Dobson Barton. She will be streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern from 2 to 4. And you can check out the schedule. Did I do the other one? I think the other one, the link was broken or some such thing was weird. But let me try it again. Oh, I'm looking at something else. Yeah, it didn't work earlier, so I'm not sure. Let me try that really quick before I go. I don't know if that'll work, but it's in there. What else was I going to say? Let me see. Yes, so I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays from from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, and so I have one more stream before I have my event on Saturday, so Thursday I have some writing projects, but I would also like to probably work on some art and or talk about my art on Thursday. In more detail, at least. And yeah, I do believe that's everything. So yes, upcoming events, and that is called, my event is called the Writer's Block Party. And that is put on by Bartow Con. It takes place in a very small Florida town called Bartow. And that's where I will be on Saturday. Working on my tan. As that came up in my Substack. And so yeah. And then the following event I have going on is I will be a panelist for the AuthorTube Writing Conference, and that will be in June. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to end this here, and I hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye-bye.